Hey guys, Tarek with Cyclone FPV, and we're going to be doing a Hawk Sport right here. Let me show you what we're working on. Let's see if I get the screen selection right here. It should be this one right here. Okay, so here's a Hawk Sport. Sorry, the bench is a little messy. It's been a little crazy. I mean, it's non-stop. So right now what I'm going to do is I started opening this and I thought, you know what, I might as well do a video on this one because it's probably going to help somebody else who's doing it. So I'm going to put the long range module, which is this R9 MM, which you can see attached right here. I just got done updating it. It's the one that we did last night on the live video feed. And so I'm going to go ahead now and add that, and I am going to be talking kind of fast because I need to hurry up. I'm running a little behind. I want to make sure that this gets out today. It's actually not behind. I just want to make sure it gets out today. So let's put that aside. We're going to go ahead now and just take off the canopy here. And I want to see what we're working with anyway. Let's see how we're going to mount this, see where I put it. So let me see how that's going to go. All right, so let's get this off. All right, come on. Okay, there's one screw, the other one here. All right, there's the other one. And we're going to go ahead, take the canopy off here, and get ready to mount the receiver. Let me just see what we're working with on this one here. See how I want to fit this all in. All right. So now let me see how they want us to do it. And we are going to be doing the, let's see, so let's look here. Here's the stack with the instructions on where they want it to go. And this is a very small tree. Let me just kind of check this real quick. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a different angle here. Let's do it like this. Oops, here, I'll do that one. That angle instead so you guys don't get this thing in your face. Okay. So I guess this is, the customer had already tried to do this. It didn't pan out properly. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this out for him. That red wire kind of threw me for a curve here because I wasn't sure why it was there. But I can see now it looks like that was where he attempted to do this. And so let's do this one here, and there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what I wanna do, make sure that comes off. And we're gonna clean this up here a little bit right here, because we're gonna go right here. Okay, so our soldering tip is clean. Get a set of tweezers right here. Just remove this. Okay, let's try this way. There we go. We'll remove that ridge here real quickly. I don't know what solder was used on here, but it is not what I would use normally, so we're having a little bit of, it's kind of a, looks like it's not a 6337. I'm going to clean that up because that's not how we need this to be. So let me go ahead and get this solder off of here entirely. And let's see, let me put some of mine on there, and by putting mine on there we should be able to clean this up. Let's verify that. Check this real quick. I know that's going to be in y'all's way, but let me just check real quick. Make sure. Oh, I see. There's another cable that was left on here. Yeah, this isn't good. All right, let's clean all this off then. Move this cable, there we go. There we go. There are like little wire strands that are still in here I'm trying to get off. And it's going to cause a potential issue. There. I can get this last remaining. There's some really fine strands from, I guess, whoever was putting this on. And if I don't get them off, they're going to be sitting in a really bad spot here. So I'm trying my best. There we go. I think we've got it clean now. Sorry, guys. I know that kind of blocks your view, but at this point, I think what I'll do is I'll give you guys the other camera because I've got to be able to. This has too many small problems. So let me just put this here, and then you guys will have to watch that one, and I'll come in from this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to wire here. I just want to make sure that what was put on here before is 100% clean, and right now it's kind of iffy. So let's see if we can get back in here with some finer tweezers and get all this extra solder and strands out before it shorts something. I'll tell you what, man, Emax, well, never mind. Let me just do this. Okay, so now with that done, we're going to go ahead and let's put some liquid flux on the board. They use the flux pen right there. That way we can probably protect the components a little bit better. Please make sure your soldering iron tip is clean. What we're going to do is we're just going to drop some. There we go. See how much better? It'll go on instantly now. Okay. All right. So that being said, the R9M is ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the update pins from it. Okay, and that's here, right here. I'm going to go ahead and tin some wire right here and get ready to get ready to solder the wire onto the receiver. So we're going to one, twist it up, that, do another one, twist it up, and don't worry about how long you cut these because we're going to end up cutting them once they're tinned anyway. There we go. Flux paste right here. Remember, guys, you can get any of these supplies on our website. Everything I use here, we sell on the website. So if you see me using it and you want to use it on the website, I've priced them extremely fair, very good pricing to make sure that they're affordable for everybody, and you guys can handle it. So and you guys have stuff available to use like that. All right. Next thing, we're gonna get our helping hands. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't. But right now, I started using them more just because it makes it a little easier for me to get a cleaner solder. So let's just go ahead. Now we're going to tin this up. Okay. All right. And then the last one. Okay, so there we go. Now we need to get these cut in a way to where they're going to fit really well on here. Right, so once I solder these on, I can give you the better camera angle here. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come through this direction only because it gives me a little bit safer area to solder to. And so what I will do, I'm going to clean this up real quick. Okay. I'm going to cut these down. Okay. Okay, got everything soldered onto the board. Now let's go ahead and get this side ready. All right. And let's see where we want to put this on the quad itself anyway. So, trying to see if we're, do they give any sort of recommendation as to where they want it? No, I guess not. All right. So if that's the case, and this is going to come down, I think what I'll do is I'll make it come up here. So I'll probably just lay this somewhere. Oh, I don't know. Even here might be okay. And just stick it right in here. This. And then have the wires come up on the side. So that being said, I'm going to come around and I'll make these wires about this long here. Let's go something like that. Okay, so let me get to this. 1, 2, 130. Some paste. Okay. Twist these up. Okay. Let's go ahead and solder these real quick, tin them up real quick. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and heat shrink it, protect the board. All right, that looks good. Okay, so again, what I was thinking about doing here, there's so much loose solder and stuff just kind of laying around. This thing could be a serious problem, but I think we're going to get it taken care of. All right, so what my goal is to perhaps, I don't know how this is going to, when this closes, right, it sits pretty solid there. So if I was to put it, put it here, but then I'd have to figure out how to bind it. If I put it here, I could do that, I guess. Then solder it. I think that would be fine. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'll do here. So it doesn't look like anything else is going to go right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder this first, and then I'm going to stick it up there. So let's cut these wires so that we can solder them safely. These are a little too long right now. Okay, so we got positive in the middle, 5 volt in the middle, and we've got ground on the outside and S-bus on the inside. And I'm going to go exactly like that. So here's what it's going to look like. We're going to put S-bus on the inside. There. 5 volt. Right there. And we'll put our ground right there. Okay, that's on. Now I've just got to get that. I want to get this back on. Seal this up. All right, now to make sure everything stays in place, we'll put some glue right here and hold it. And I think that's gonna work out well. So let's just do that. Okay, that's done. All right, I'll let that kind of sit a little bit to dry and cool off. Now, in the meantime, we're gonna most likely take this antenna and run it out here. I think that should be just fine. And this antenna and run it out here. Again, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So we get some zip ties and get this separated. Oh, I gotta find zip ties. Where the heck are my zip ties? How's it going, babe? Getting everything? Mm-hmm. All right. So, what I'm thinking is maybe we can just go like this. Now we'll go this way. Yeah, that'll work good. And I think now we can go ahead and give you this view to make it easier. Okay, glue's dried, so I think we're good there. Now what we want to do is figure out, we're going to mount this in a way to where the customer can get to it and bind if he needs to, but it is going to be kind of a tight fit, so let's make sure we get the antennas put in first. One here, and we're going to leave the other one somewhat even right here. Okay. And what my thought is we're going to put this receiver right there, all right? And I think that's going to work out well, but it should. It should be no problem, I think. Let's just make sure that we can get it good. Let's find out. I'll let that cool off right there. And then I need Okay, perfect. Go ahead and heat this up. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
There's two different GPSs.
Yeah, there's a 20 and a 10.
Okay.
I mean, a 180 and a 200.
Awesome.
Okay. What have we done here? Okay, so there's that and that. We're set. So now we'll give this a shot and see what happens, right? So here goes. Oh, we need to heat these up too, though, because we want these to not get hit. That's good. All right. So let's give this a shot now and test this out and make sure everything is going to be okay. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with our video. Matter of fact, if I could just disconnect it, but I can't, I don't think. Well, we'll hope for the best. Beta flight. Then we'll test the radio out, make sure that we have signal.
Welcome to OpenTF. Switch warning.
What is the deal here? Like, what kind of crap is this? It didn't come set with anything? And that's not very good. What? For what? Holy crap, this thing was really screwed up. Doesn't make any sense how they did this. All right, well, while that's happening, I'm going to be setting up the transmitter because it has no configuration on it for anything. I mean, no switches, no nothing. I don't understand. All right, and then we're going to go to our last one. Excuse me. Thanks, man. There's no fail-safe switches or nothing. So we're going to, I don't understand how they had such an old firmware on that ESC. I thought it would have been updated, but I guess not. So we're going to make sure that that's done. F-A. Okay, that should do it. The ESCs are now updated, so that's good. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here, remove this, write the setup on all of them. We can actually come over here and change these. What is this? Okay, so that's done. Now we'll disconnect. Okay, we'll power it down real quickly. Okay, so let's power that off. And we will
Telemetry lost.
remove the USB and plug the USB back in to make sure we're good. Okay, come over here to beta flight. And let's see where we're at. Okay, so let's go to, I think now with our receiver, yeah, everything's good. Well, it should be. We have to power it. Hold on.
Telemetry covered.
Okay, so we need to calibrate this radio. This radio has no calibration at all. So put everything to the center. And it'll start. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, done. Now our readings should be much better, which they are. Let's go ahead and change these down to 1005 and 2000. We'll save that. And now when we go to modes, we should be able to add mode. Let's go to receiver tab again. I'll make sure what we got here. What is happening? Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to modes again. All right, so that should be it. So we now should be able to have our air mode. Let's go to our setups now. So we've got everything there. Ports are going to be okay for now. They can adjust those later. This is good. Okay, and then we're going to have, all right. So if we go to motors, we should be able to flip the switch. Perfect. And if we check motor 1, oh no. 2, God darn it. I mean, the mapping and everything is off on this thing. This is terrible. So they got one. Darn it. This is even worse. All right, let me power this off real quick. This is. I don't know how they expect somebody to fly with this crap. It's not set up
Telemetry
properly.
lost.
Oh, darn it. Poor guy's gonna be crashing. Hey, baby. Everything okay? No?
It's fine.
Okay. All right, so we've got motor 1. If we look here,
Telemetry
we
recovered.
look, motor 1 spins motor 2, so we put 1 equals 2. And then motor 2 spins 4. And motor 3 must spin 1, then I assume. 3 spins 1, and 4 spins 3. Right? 3. Okay. Let's turn that off. Now we're going to go to our CLI, because the mapping is completely
Telemetry
wonky-jawed.
lost.
And we're going to type resource. What a mess. Resource. And we're going to find the motor resources that we have here. And we're going to just take these, copy them to a clipboard. File, new. Paste. All right, and then we're going to paste it again. Oops. Paste. All right, so we said 1 spins 2. So we're going to put motor 1 at 2. And then we said 2 spins 4. So 4 should be 07. And then we sped 3 spins 1. So this should be 08. And this should be 4 spins 3. So 09. Okay, so let's try that. That's our new mapping. Come on. I can't get my mouse to work. There we go. Let's type this. Click copy. Come over to our CLI. Click paste. And then type save. And let's see what we get.
Telemetry
Okay,
recovered.
let's go to motors. Turn them on. So, okay, those spin good. 1, perfect. 2, perfect. 3, perfect. And 4. Great, our mapping is done. Now, let's go to our setup and make sure when we tilt the quad, everything moves, and it does. So we're good, guys. So that's it. That was kind of a pain. I can't imagine they expect people to be able to do all this. I sure as heck would not expect that from someone. But in either case, it's working now. It's ready to go. All right. So that does it. That sets up our entire thing. So it's got long range. Everything's ready to go. So if you have any questions, please, as always, head over to our website. Use the contact page there. Follow us on Facebook if you would, please, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All that support helps quite a bit. Other than that, guys, have a great time. Safe flying this week. God bless. Spend time with your family. And we'll talk to you soon. Peace.